This is my final speech as Coach of the Year. It's not my final speech. It's just, just the final one as Coach of the Year. I'm just crafting this presentation this way because there's a very important message behind celebrating who we are, everything we are, and just standing up here. Standing up here, and I've lost 7 kilos, standing up here and saying, I rock. And the difference between hope and faith, as I often see it, is hope is hoping that you're going to win the lottery, but you haven't gotten around to buying a ticket. Faith is buying the ticket and knowing you have just as much chance as anyone else that you could be the person it happens to. Conflict. Conflict is not going away. Conflict is inevitable, but we have some very simple choices. Are we going to be constructive in our response to conflict, or are we going to be destructive in our response to conflict? We can change the way people think, which will then in turn change the way people behave. We're talking about an organization. You can change the way an organization thinks in order to change the way an organization behaves. But to help people understand that there's a difference between their framework when it's about me, when it's about you, and when it's about us, and how simple it can be if we just change that framework. Consider your reputation. You have one, you have earned it, and you are still earning it. If you don't like the reputation you have, do something different to earn a different one. Impact. In order to achieve my impact goals, I need to be able to achieve my relationship goals, including the relationship with myself and the relationship with others. And the only way I'm going to be able to achieve that is if I understand my personal operating system and how that works. Values, beliefs, things like that. And the only way I'm going to be able to achieve that is if that's underpinned by my learning and development. We can teach love, we can teach hate. There are only 2 fears we're ever biologically born with. The fear of loud noises and the fear of falling. Everything else is taught. But we're teaching hate. We're teaching fear and discrimination. There are people who need your help, who would love your skills. This is your call to action about peace. Make your own Lifetime Achievement Award. Set what your values are. Know what's important to you. Ask all the questions that you need to ask about what you want your future to be, what you want your legacy to be, the reputation you want to have. Figure out how you need to evolve. Know what your path is and celebrate every single part of you. Every single part of you. Make the bloody trophy and put it on your desk. And if anybody asks you, oh, who gave you that? I did. Stand up and say, I did. That's all that's important. Give it to yourself. You need to celebrate you. Thank you very, very much.